Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card is going to be made using these again. I know I used them recently, but it's more about the card style than the decoration. But the reason I'm using these again is because I've got the dies to cut them out and I want to cut them out. I'm going to make a rocker shaker card today, I think, if all goes well. So that's going to be the base. So let's get that cut first. So that one is, I'm going to move it here, just under, so 5 3/4 ish. So I know it's going to fit in a 6x6. And the first thing I'll do is give that a score line in the middle. So I'm going to score that at 2 and what's that? Just 1 down from 3. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, pretty good. So that's the base. So next, we want that one in black, and then the next one down we're going to do in white. So that's going to go on there. That's going to go on there. But we'll get these two cut. So I'm going to do it. So I need that to be there and there. Let's do that on first. So that can be on there. We'll save that for later in case we want it. And this one, so that's our base. Those can go up there to be used later, and this is going to be the frame. So I'm going to cut a few of those, and then the biggest one in acetate. So that's going to go there. That's going to go on there. We need a back piece to that, or we can keep it see-through. We could do 2 acetates and keep it see-through. I wonder if that's what we should do. Should we ever keep them completely see-through? Let's do it, and then if it doesn't go to plan, we'll just pretend we didn't. Pretend we didn't even bother trying. Right, all that can go to one side for a minute. Okay, let's get these little colours done. We'll do them similar to last time, I think. So we'll do an E470 for his skin. We'll do a W grey 50 for his beard this time. And cool greys for his fluff. Alright, an R180, I think, for his coat and hat. We'll do his boots and glove with the fine liner again. And we'll do a yellow and blue parcel and ribbon again. And we're going to do him in red greys. So I've got 110, 120, 130 and a sort of reddy brown E80, 60 and 110. So let's start with this. And do it pretty much the same as last time with some flicks up. A bit of the blender. there's our two elements. I probably will speed through that colouring because we'll spend more time on making the card today. But if you want to see it, if you want to see the fluffy texture done a bit better than that in real time, there is another video where I did that. I'll put it in the description and I'll probably link it at the end if I remember. But it shows yeah, in real time colouring of this, I think mostly real time, so you can see the fluffy texture. So there's our two elements. Let's get this card put together and we get a sentiment and such and see what it looks like with the see-through and see if that works to plan. I don't know, I think it might work. Let's get some of this stuck together to see how we're going so far. So that's going to go on there and that's going to go on there. This is going to go on the top. Yeah, we can get that stuck down first. Where's that? It's very thin stuff. So if we put that around here, actually we'll put it on here, it'll be a bit easier. Okay, let's do this one as well because we need to have the back looking neat as well. Which reminds me, I do need to cut those images again to put on the back of the die cuts, because if this is see-through, I don't want to be able to see the colouring through the back of the image, if you know what I mean. This, don't want to see that on the back of the card, so I do need to cut those two out again. Okay, so that's going to be our shaker. Okay, so I'm going to go with these ones. They're not crazy thick, but they might be okay. And I think that's going to be all right. I mean, who's going to look in right in like that? Nobody. And I've got, you have to ignore the tubes again, they're still using the same old tubes. If you know, you know. We'll put a few snowflakes in. Very staticky. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh no, it's alright. It's got a lid on still. Get off me. And a few of these as well. I wonder if that's enough. Should we do a few more snows? Don't touch them, Deb. Okay, so I'm going to have to get that off of there and onto there. As straight as I possibly can. Okay, it's a bit shaky. It's probably a bit thin, but that's okay. So if we put that on there, I was going to have a sentiment down the bottom, but I don't know now. Because he's going to go there, and he's going to go there. Let's stick that on, I think, and go from there. Okay, I think we are going to put a piece in here. Just to make that a bit sturdier. Pencil. Actually, I think I'm going to change that. Right, that is going to go on the back to be written on, actually. Like that. So that's for the message. And then I'm going to put something inside to stop it splaying open. So if you have a problem with a card and it just keeps splaying open, it's because this is heavy and you can put a little tab in there to stop it from opening, as long as you've got somewhere else to write the message. So for our piece to stop it from opening, I'm going to cut a piece off 1.5, and we're going to do a half, 1.5, 2.5, 3. And that is going to stick in there, and that will allow the card to open to that far if it needs to. So I'll put the glue on the 2 tabs. So I've done a Valley Mountain Valley, so you've got a little upside down W thing, and then I'm going to put that just there, and then close the card. Like that. It won't come open any further than that, so that's good. Make sure that is stuck good and proper. Let's cut these 2 little guys out again, although I have actually only got 1 little guy now, so I need to hunt for the other little guy. Seems to have disappeared somewhere. Oh, there he is. Don't know how he got down there, but okay. I was just thinking how unorganised I am, but it would be a bit boring if that was all organised, I think, wouldn't it? Keeping it real. There we go, there's him. So he looks quite nice on the back now. Let's do this little fella. Okay, I was going to do big words, but I don't know whether it will be too big. So we'll do this in black and the word in white. Is that done in the same Mary Day? Come on. That's his birthday. There's no way I would have fitted that in together. If I don't use it on this card, I'll use it on something else, so it won't be wasted. And on here we have got Christmas. So let's get this stuck down. Right, let me just stamp this Christmas. I do like that up there, so we are going to go with that up there. Okay, they're going to go there. I might put a couple of sparklies down here. So there's today's card, hour and 16 minutes. With our Yeti in centre. Shaky shake. Oh, that's just fallen off. Pop that back on. Should have let it dry, Deborah. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time. Okay, bye.